Welcome. In this episode, I'm going to show you how you can create inside Pear Deck without the Pear Deck add-on, since we don't have that for 365. Pear Deck, it will allow you to present it. It will be saved within your Pear Deck on OneDrive, so you will have it in there. It can be easily used with certain things. You use it however you feel fit. I will tell you this. I am no expert in Pear Deck. This is strictly for tutorial reasons to kind of show you some of the ins and outs. Maybe you'll be interested in it. Maybe you'll use it. I hope you use it. It's a really good tool. However, if you want to dive in deeper than what my videos are doing, if you've watched them, or you're like, man, this guy, he has no idea what he's talking about, I promise you, I really do encourage you to go in and look at some of the Pear Deck videos that they have. I mean, they really go in to, and if you look at them right here, they really go into depth on how Pear Deck can be used more efficiently. The purpose of my videos are a tutorial into what Pear Deck is and kind of some of the novice ins and outs of, hey, maybe I want to use this. If you've watched my videos and you've come to it and you're like, man, this just isn't something for me, it's too complicated, then guess what? Don't use it. If you are like, oh man, I'm really interested in it, I may want to explore more. I really encourage you to do so because it is a good tool for digital learning, blended learning, classroom, and things like that. So what I'm going to do here is last thing is I'm going to create a presentation. So if I go in and I create a presentation from scratch in Pear Deck, we don't get to add on, we don't get to use a lot of the Pear Deck present with Pear Deck and the Pear Deck add-on and adding some of these choices and things like that. We don't get a lot of those options, unfortunately, which kind of hampers us with Pear Deck. But what you can do on here is you can go in and you can still present with Pear Deck. It's still in there. You can see lesson presentation 2. I'm going to say, hey, this is test number 2 on it. Click off. You can see it's going to go into my OneDrive. I can click new file. Hey, I want, we're comparing and contrasting this week, so we'll say compare and contrast. So I can go in and I can still do my whole PowerPoint thing if I want to. Now, this right here, this, I don't need it. So I'm just going to delete it. I don't need that slide because I'm starting from scratch. So I can just say test 2. We're going to combine. I mean, I know a lot of people compare Pear Deck with, because it does have its pros and its cons. With Nearpod, they're similar, but some Nearpod doesn't pull in the Office 365 stuff. So we could go in and we can compare Pear Deck with Nearpod if we want to, and I can save it as test 2. Hey, it's saved. It automatically saves to my OneDrive into the Pear Deck folder. So you can see it's saved here. So I have no reason to do anything. So I can just X out. Boom, and I'm done with, say I've gone in and I've created it. And I've created my Pear Deck inside of Pear Deck on OneDrive. Well, you can see my little gray pears down here. What it's going to do is it has those presentations. And here in a second, you'll be able to see, and you will see it pop up. So now I can use this to present a file from OneDrive. So let's say I want to present to, boom, I go in and I present. I can do student pace like I've shown you in previous videos if you want to do that. And I can also start a live session with students if I would like to. Now you can see this one says no presentations. It's still loading up. But that's a way that you can do it in there even without the Pear Deck tools. So I hope these videos have really helped you out. Pear Deck is something similar to me. I tried it out in the spring when we were on quarantine, wanted to find some different things even throughout the summer, doing some research. Really good idea. If you feel like you want to continue forward, I encourage you to do so. And I hope this helps. Thanks.